What's up, car nuts? Today on Nuts and Bolts, we will be still working on our Red OBS. That's literally been kicking my butt. Waiting on some parts for the front end because we got the wrong rotors. Very pissed off at that truck right now. I did like it. Now I'm beginning to like think someone might get a really good deal on it because, yeah, but whatever. We're gonna go. We got wheels and tires over here in the truck. Gonna go get the new wheels and tires so I can take those wheels off, put them back on the 454 SS for a second, so I can use the jack stands that are underneath the 454 SS. So I can do the flip kit and the notch in the back. So if it goes as great as the front end did, I mean, 10 episodes from now, the whole suspension should be done. So let's load up, let's go get these swapped and see if the air conditioner can't cool us off. Alright, we've got the wheels mounted. Let's go check them out. Let's go check them out. I don't know if I love them or not, but we'll see. Alright. We got the American Racing Torque Thrust 17. This is a 285/40/17. That is right there. This is a 285/35/18. Almost looks like almost the same exact height. A little bit taller. They had like black wheels with a polished lip like this. And there was just something about the wheels were freaking amazing. But everybody was just kind of like, I don't know about it. And then they ended up like Scotch brighting the polished part, which gave it kind of that like machine look more. Necessarily like this cap either. I might go black on the cap. But I might machine. Leave a comment. Let me know. I think the polished lip needs to look like machined or like dulled out a bit. Anyway, I'll fiddle with them. We'll see if it keeps me up at night. But I think overall they're pretty good wheels for the price. I mean, the set was $844, so pretty decent. Pretty decent. We gotta put some wheels on the 454 SS so I can get the jack stands out from under it. Alright, what's gotta happen is this is above the axle. That's your leaf spring. We all know what a flip kit is. Most of us, I'm sure. So this is gonna go under here and put the notch in. So we'll have to cut that out. We know this crap gets in the way, this back here. We're gonna be changing these out too, to the brakes, the rear brake conversion. So a lot to do back here. A lot of cussing is gonna happen. I'm gonna have the bed taken off, so I'm gonna have to get Jose to help me tomorrow. Get the bed off. I'm gonna start soaking everything down because this truck's from Indianapolis, or that area. So we got it from Meekum. And it's a little bit more rusty than what we're used to here in the South. And I'm gonna soak all these bolts down, let them soak overnight, so then we can flip it tomorrow. I'm gonna start working on the brake conversion here. I'm sure that's not gonna be a cakewalk either. It was already kind of giving us problems when we were driving. You know, it's a good day when you get to just like beat on some rusted old freaking truck. Especially this truck. This truck deserves the fast beat. Oh, yeah. Oh, that is so pretty. Look at that. I think it's time for a conversion. Look how nasty that is. Inside you can see where it was essentially stuck. It broke it out. And one day we were driving it. What you do is just take your hammer and just start beating all the rest of the crap off. Undo these springs, get these pads off. Undo the backing plate. And then I'm going to cut it. I'm not going to undo the rear end and push out the C-clip because I don't want to crack into the roof. Joint just broke. That was all that's left of it. Went all the way to, that's how thick it really is here. That's what's left under the rest. I'll be able to get to that one until I get the bed off. All right, let's go get some U-bolts over at the local O'Reilly's. Lemon lime, or twist of lime, Topo Chico. Topo Chico, white boy saying the Spanish word. Topo Chico, it's good stuff. If you like seltzer water, get this one with the twist of lime. It's like Sprite without all the sugar. So like I'm trying to want like a fitness challenge with my homeboy, Nick. That is as close as you can get to a Sprite without the sugar. Sprite's so sugary, so this actually kind of tastes better. All right, Jacob, a trusty camera guy, needed a energy drink because he didn't get much sleep last night. So I don't know if y'all can read this. Rain, never seen this. Total body fuel. And then we got white gummy bear. This is the flavor. It's white gummy bear. Now I don't know if this is for white people only, and preferably white chubby guys only, because it sounds like it almost, I don't know, it sounds kind of like a nickname, like white gummy bear.
Innuendo.
Yeah, this is, I don't know, weird. He's gonna give it a taste test.
All right, let's do it.
I'll let you know.
I don't really taste gummy bear, but
it's gummy bear?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good, actually.
No gummy bear.
No.
What's the closest? What's the closest kind of? Because I don't know what white tastes like, or.
Tastes like.
That sounded so gross. I don't know what white tastes like.
Tastes like orange. Tastes orangey.
Orange.
Tangy.
Okay.
It's pretty good. But
like orange Fanta.
But like smooth, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like smoother.
Okay. So far, we'll see how long 3 or 4. No aftertaste.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess it gets a thumbs up.
Yeah, they got a thumbs up for me.
Okay, go. We'll get this truck. A little C10, a little square body action. Look at that runner. Got a big 10 on there. Nice. All right, we're back. Now, Jason, our local friendly O'Reilly's man, who you all know and love. Croy penetrating. I hear this. He says this is the best. This little bottle, shit you not, $24 freaking dollars. PB Blaster was $8. That's what I usually use. So let's see. I don't know if it comes with kryptonite in it or what. Get in there. Would you just fall off? I just put a massive blood blister on the right on my thumb, center mounted, like prized blood blister. Can't say that. Say that 3 times fast. PB Blaster. See, that's why I call it Blaster. It's got a thing here so you can adjust the shootage, right? It's just normal, and then you can blast it. Get you some. Crazy. Like, that's how thick the U-bolt is. That's what rust does. It's just withered away. That's probably 1/4 of an inch, maybe. That's nuts. Literally nuts. All right, guys. So here's our kit. Standard basic flip kit. Lots of bolts. Lots of nuts and bolts. Little bump stop thingies. We are going to let the penetrating stuff soak on it tonight. Not sure it's gonna make any damn difference. And then tomorrow morning we're gonna pop the bed off and start cutting and get this thing installed. Still waiting on the front rotors. Got the rest of the brake kit, but before I start cutting on the backing plate, or actually doing a C-clip and like removing the axle, I think let it soak overnight. Let all those nuts and bolts kind of just, you know, get as loosened up as they possibly can. And we'll get this off tomorrow morning. So, God bless y'all. Take care. We love you. Peace.